these. We want another one of those four-way splitters, probably. So let's open our blueprint library. A 4x4 balancer, which is what I meant to say. Pop you down there. Alright. Now, we want to merge with the output of this mine, but we do... There you go, the train's off to get more coal. We do want it to prioritize emptying this patch. So... let me... get rid of that. Keep this going this way for the moment. We almost need an 8x4 balancer, but I want to be able to have better control as to where stuff ends up. So if we put this splitter... Oh, you're too close. So if you go in there and we told this splitter to input priority from the left. So its job was to fuel this. Then... you take that lane. Then we'll put another splitter here. Run an underground to you, and again, priority from the left, and you go from here. So this is all going to be temporary until we exhaust that coal patch. It is nice to see the trains running around. Theoretically, it should be full of coal. It's only got 8. Why do you consider that enough? Why are you not loading the fuel? You see, it's holding it over there, but it's not filling it. Maybe it is like it's got 8 pieces, doesn't need any more than that. That's a little weird. Okay, set that priority and make sure that we run this up, because that's our primary fuel line and we are starting to run out. But you can see that all this coal is flowing from here, none of it from here yet. And that's the priority system working. Okay, so we want to do another one. If we go underground here, put the splitter there, no. Let's do this. Underground as far as it'll go. Put a splitter. If I do that, then there's nowhere that one can go. I've got 2 lines left to do. Let's get you coming out there. If you go here. So I need one of these to end up there. There we go. Right, so again we've got a line that continues. Priority is from this direction and it is hooked up. So I just need this last one here. Now what if you weren't quite so high up but were here? And then this is where you came back out. Priority to the left. I need this now to end up there. There's a lot of spaghetti, but it should use our coal in the order that we want it to. And then you will shovel to the side, and you will do that. Right, so all 4 lines of coal from here are attached, but for priority we will use the ones from near our base, because once this coal patch is gone it clears up all this area for us. Deconstruction plan. Now let me get stuff back. Anything else run out? Yes. Right, how's the iron doing? Right. Okay. But it is running low. You know, it is being used up, is what I'm trying to say here. Medium power poles. Actually, the disconnect appears to be over here, perhaps. There we go. Right. So how much actual iron is left? 430,000. 648 of copper. Right, so I think tapping iron is going to be another high priority for us. Right, do we have any of these left? I mean, used up. Yes. I think I'm going to stop bothering grabbing the small electric poles, because they're just taking up space in my inventory. I have no further use for them. I do want the yellow belts back though. Those can be reused. Oh, look at this. This got messed up and contaminated at some point, didn't it? There's iron. There's iron on the fuel belt. Right. Anything else fuel starved? Nope. The yellow just means that they can't output what they currently have. Yeah, we're down to half a line on this one. So we are running very low on iron. Right, do I get iron deliveries in before I start on the next tier of science? I think that just makes sense. So what do we have in terms of iron? There's 12 million iron there, 20 million iron there. That might be going a bit too far out. The further away from your starting location, the more enemy there are, the bigger the bases, and so on. Yeah, I think we try and go there. Because if we run out of iron, then we can't make any more railroad, and then it becomes pretty tricky. So, let us... What is out of fuel? Train out of fuel. Yeah. Well, I had something set up to give you fuel, and it... Why is that coal not loading in? Maybe it's just like in the wrong place. Does it have to be further back? Oh! Oh, it's not far enough forwards. That's deceptive. Okay, come on. You're definitely far enough forwards now. So... why aren't you loading it with coal? Whoops. Right, and also the train wasn't quite in the station. Go black. You've remembered your stuff. That's surprising. So I've put a little bit of coal in you now because of the mod. So... there you go. Go to coal-based delivery. Right, so this wasn't close enough. It turns out that there's... the train is like 3D and actually covers up a lot of stuff. So now it should fill all the way up with coal, and it won't run out of fuel. Right, I was getting more train stuff. Let's dump stuff if I've got it, because I want to clear this path. And these ones, which I was trying to do earlier. What idiot put this recycling system right in the middle of the path? I'll leave it there for now. Grab that. Might as well dump stuff if we've got it. Okay. Railway stuff. Right, we need track. Cannot insert inventory full. How are we for signals? I mean, railroad track is the main thing we need. 28, 42, we could probably do with some more signals. Because our inventory's full, I think this will just max out our stacks. Yeah, we've got 50 of each now. Which means we can actually do that with everything else, isn't it? We can't, because we're already full, we're just picking up what we need to fill out our current stacks. That's good. Anything else we need? Some more of them. Might as well max out on boxes. Electric miners. A few more radars. Electric poles. There we go. That should be enough to do that. We will need more military stuff. do I have any gates on me? Yes, I do. I've got a full stack. Top up our walls. Some gun turrets and some bullets. Right, any more research that we can actually do? Night vision equipment, belt immunity, inserted into armor to prevent you from being moved by transport belts. Can be good, can be annoying. And then that's military. Okay, that would be all of the normal research. So we need to plot a route. There's also stone there, which we will need, but we need to plot a route, I think, to this iron, which is very close to these enemy. It's a shame there's none over here, but there is this one here. But I think we head here. There's a lot of rocks here. I'm trying to see where there's a nice straight route. I think it's actually down from here. Why haven't you got power? There you go. Let's see if we can hop on the train. Go to coal mining, please. It's nice and relaxing riding the rails. And hop on out. So, we need to add curves, I think, heading down. And it is just a question of... Yeah, I think we do it here, because there's a nice straight line here. So if we go get our straight... Hold down shift, then we can start planning this. Allow room for the curve. I think there's going to be another curve here. Or do we want to go a little... You can't do this outside of the range of your radar. But I think maybe we want to be like a little lower. Like it's going to be to there. Let me look at the time. Okay, I've been recording an hour. I have been playing a little longer than that because I forgot to hit record. Rails. Right-hand drive. So you line up like that. That. Right, I'm actually going to get rid of the bit that continues straight because we don't need it right now and it just adds confusion. That's weird. Okay, there's this tree in the track. So what I can do is run down and I can place this radar at the appropriate point because we should have power. Ah, we are full of wood. Let's put an iron chest down. It's all just a random garbage chest in the middle of nowhere. Go away, wood. I don't really want to dump anything else, because that's like an actual resource we want. Ah. We will have to curve around that. Let us continue. See how far we can get. Okay, so there's actually a radar right there. Curves. Get our straight. Because this one was only a half, wasn't it? Keep going this way. In general, the biters don't bother with the train tracks themselves unless they've already been aggravated by something. So the iron is there. We definitely need a radar out here, don't we? Let's try and get full coverage. Actually, let's make that one of these a military radar. Which doesn't get bullets. There we go. Well, I think that has just emptied me out. Right, there was a gap in the track, wasn't there? Let's hop on, head back until we reach that gap, and then we'll have to do some diverting. Or use a little bit of landfill. Which I do have some landfill on me, actually. That might just be the easiest, because going around that's going to be really awkward. I mean, how would that even work? Yeah, either there or there. Still won't allow it. What about up here? Nope, a little higher. Q. Let's see if we can do the complete thing. Like if I rotate. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, if I rotate you down. See, it's going to try and work out the best available path to do this. So if I just keep going down, I could do that. But there. Okay, that gets us this. Oops. Please stay there. Alright. Take that signal. And we'll move it out to like the equivalent position. There we go. So that should now be a complete path. Right, I'm out of bullets, aren't I? Yeah, because they all ended up in that one thing. Rather annoyingly. Train. It keeps moving and is never where I expect it to be. Actually, let's... please go... How do you do that? There is a way... Control. Control left click. It basically adds a temporary station with like a short wait condition. And then the train will just go to wherever it is you told it to. And then you can just get rid of that. Because you're going to, in this case, hop out and pick up the train anyway. Right, so coal and base is processing quite nicely. The base isn't really doing much at the moment. It's mainly replacing my railroad supplies. So I think I'm primarily after bullets. Okay, plus 14,000. Yep, plenty of bullets. Because again, we need to defend it. Throw our train down. Get in. Click on it. Right hand click to move the map and tell it to go over here. Nice and easy. It might be worth trying to find a way to get a rail straight across there. But for now, it doesn't take that much longer to just go around. Okay, so now I've actually got bullets. I think it's worth me taking out these bases. The ones that are the absolute closest. But they are getting pretty big. So I have to be careful. But let's see if we can do it without dying hideously, shall we? Right, zoom all the way out so we can see where it is. Let the initial wave go. Go a little closer. Back off a bit. Maybe eat some fish. It's just these guys at the back. Okay, that's one base out. Ooh. Still a bit of... those pools of acids hang around for an annoying amount of time. So we're talking about stuff that's going to be close to the pollution cloud that it's going to put out. You can see like the pollution cloud from the coal mining is out this far already. So it might hit. I think I need to take out all of these guys if I can. Plenty of bullets. Oh. Oh. Console. Didn't even know that was a thing. Plenty of bullets. I did lose a couple of gun turrets though. I only have 43 left now. Let's come up there through this clearing. Going. Ugh. It slows you down as well, is the annoying thing. Okay. Whew. That was a little bit hairy. 2 entities destroyed, entities being damaged. Yeah. It is just the fight going on over here. Alright, let's wait for my health to come back and my heart to stop beating. Beating so fast, I don't want to wait for my heart to stop beating. That would be a real problem. Now, we just want the gun turrets. Thank you. Alright, so we did lose another couple of gun turrets, unfortunately. So how many are we on now? $41. Yeah, we seem to like lose 2 gun turrets each time. Right, head south and hit those. Any more basic research? Just nano explosives. Throw enough nanobots and explosives at a cliff to make it go away, but I don't really want that. Because that's a little too cheaty, I think, because it means you can get rid of cliffs before you've invented explosives. Now, the problem with heading down is this gets in the way. So I'm going to try and make it so the enemy base will appear here. There we go. Where am I? I'm like this tiny little speck in the middle of the screen. Grab these 2. Oh, that's a lot of worms. That is a lot of worms. While they're busy. Whew. You see what I mean about the bases getting bigger and more dangerous? This is not going to be viable for us to do for much longer. Luckily, once we get this iron and oil tapped, and I think we do need to go for the iron before we go for the oil. Once we've got that up, then we'll be able to upgrade our technology and we'll be able to start having laser turrets. It might be worth. There is research we can do, specifically weapon shooting speed and physical projectile damage. It's expensive, but seeing as we are actively doing combat right now, we could invent rockets, energy shield equipment. I'm going to hold off on that. That's only one. That's only 150. I'm not going to bother making modular the basic modular armor. I'm going to wait for advanced. Yep. So south for that one. We've got 38 left. We've used 300 magazines of bullets so far. Where's that enemy base? There it is. Wait for the initial wave. Head for the worms. Look. Sounds of wormy death. And let's grab everything again. Ooh. Acid pools. The acid pools slow you down, and the worms that spit the acid, they actually aim really well. So if you're moving in a straight line at a single speed, they aim ahead in order to get you. Right, so there's a small one here. 34 gun turrets. These trees might be an issue. Okay, got them. Problem with trees is they stop me being able to put the gun turrets down. They also hang me up, so I become a sitting duck for the acid spitters. Right, so I think just these two here. I mean, there's a really big base there that we might just have to leave. Still got 34 gun turrets and 1,000 bullets. Wait for the initial wave. Ah, those acid spitters. And they can outrange stuff sometimes. Okay, there's actually some interest from the other base. So let's leave a couple of gun turrets there. Ooh. Acid. Switch to gun turrets. Oh, my health. Got to move around to these worms though. Right. I think that is the area cleared up quite nicely. There's still enemies about and so on, but it's clear enough that I think we can set up the iron post in the next episode. If we check on the map, we can see whether or not there's any we've left behind, because of the little red circles. Looks like we left a couple up here. They can stay. And that's our little outpost. Yeah, so next episode we tap this iron and set up stations for it here and back at the base. We can of course just copy the coal station wholesale because it's exactly the same design. Oh, I'm going to get so many trees in my inventory again. But we need to get rid of all the nature, because we need to defend this. It can just hang around on the ground for now. We'll set up boxes. I'll get all this cleared into boxes for the next episode. I'm glad the nanites are capable of picking stuff up from the ground. We don't need to get rid of that. Or that. There's still a bit of iron down here though. There we go, 10 million iron. That will last us a reasonable amount of time. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.